Hey, it's SaskiaSketches and welcome back to the Ultimate Elemental Animal Challenge Part 20. I'm on my last stretch of recording, because I recorded like 5 videos today. This is my 6th voiceover, but it's cool, we're fine, everything's alright. Anyway, I just want to get you guys cool content, because I'm starting up school again soon, and I just want to make sure that I have, stuff for you, because I want to keep making videos and I want to keep uploading videos as always. Yeah, let's start off with Boris first. I can't tell you anything about his backstory because spoilers for the screenplay, but it's cool, it's fine, don't worry about it. He's pretty and that's all that matters right now. At this point I'd already drawn like his adult version, so that's why you see like the reference up there, little sneak peek for in a moment. Yeah, I was drawing on the wrong layer, but it's fine. I'm just doing some ice details here. He's like a little ice horsey. He's so cute. He's so cute. Like, look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. Look at him. Look at him prancing like that. He's so cute. It's adorable. And this ice is really fun to draw. I drawn like ice like once before in the challenge at the very start when I drew Frost. But then hers was more like an ice like coloration and not really a texture. So it was really interesting to kind of try and work out how to draw ice, and I think it turned out really well. Yeah, and this is the adult version of him. Goodness me, that I struggle with these colors, dude. Like, oh my goodness. They're so I didn't really know what I wanted. I think I wanted him like really dark, or I wanted to keep the like the spots or the markings, but I wasn't really sure. So yeah, and obviously like blue, like super blue, and then darker colors, and I wasn't really liking how it was looking, especially that white was very harsh and contrasting very harshly against all that dark blue. But yeah, this was like my first attempt of many. There's this again also I think a little bit earlier on in the challenge when I was doing like multiply layer like shading and stuff, and not really any airbrush shading, or like a little bit of airbrush shading but not like a lot yet, because I settled into that a little bit later. The ice was really fun though. Like that went quite smoothly. I looked at a lot of references and I was just like trying to figure out, hey, how do I draw this in like my style, and how do I make it look cool. So a little bit of airbrush and then some flats over top. I felt like that really brought it together, especially when I add the white a little bit later. Like yeah, I really enjoy the way that it looks. And like a layer set to erase as well to kind of make it look see-through. Yeah, it was really cool. I played around with the colors a little bit more, and then yeah, that's the ice finished just about. And then I was like, okay, but how do I make the horse part look good? Because I don't really like how the horse part is looking. If I were to do him again, if I were to draw him again right now, I think I would just be a little bit more I don't know, like really pay more attention to shading with the airbrush, like what I'm trying to do here. I think I probably would have just grabbed a better picture to really figure out, hey, what's the kind of look that I want. Yeah, and here I was experimenting with adding the markings in, which I actually think looks really cool, but I just wasn't able to pull it off well, I think. I think it's just because it was an afterthought, like it didn't go in being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna paint markings and stuff. Yeah, here's like my bazillionth try of making this look cool, trying, okay, maybe if I draw him dark, and then slowly getting somewhere, because I was like, oh, okay, I kind of like this light a bit, but I'm not quite sure. And then I was experimenting with like adding edges to the spots to like kind of make it look like they were surrounded by ice, and I really like this idea, but I just felt like I wasn't able to pull it off well because there was too much going on. If I want to do this, I'm gonna have to do that, but I'll do like just one elemental and have that be their only gimmick, right? Because now he had the ice and the spots and stuff, and it just wasn't looking. It just was too much, too complicated. But yeah, eventually I figured it out, and yeah, there's Boris. I love this little drawing. He's so cute. Like, look at him. Look at him. He's so adorable. And then we have the bigger version here. He's so pretty. Like, look at my big old unicorn. That's not technically like a unicorn, but like, he looks a little bit like a unicorn, because unicorns aren't possible in the elementals, just with like lore purposes, because unicorns don't exist in real life, so it's fine. Anyway, on to this is Faith. Yes, Faith was also really fun. I say this a lot, but it's fine, because she was. I really enjoyed her. I don't draw like a ton of wolves, but I always like really enjoy drawing them, but I always have to like really pay attention to their face, that I do their face right, because I can do their fur just fine, like the fur patterns, but I really have to pay attention to the face to make sure that I make it look like a wolf and not just like a dog. So they have like really big like snoots and you have to like make sure that you draw them just like get the shape language right and stuff. It's important, otherwise they won't look like a wolf. But yeah, I love how she turned out. Like the sketch, I'm so happy with. Like, look at her, look how pretty she is. She's so gorgeous. And yeah, then I did the shading. The shading was also so much fun, because it's just, you know, just shade. Used like the picture of Altina, that's not Altina, that's Athena. Oh my gosh, I am starting to confuse my elementals. I'm becoming a dad, right? Like, do you guys as dads also do that, where it's like, you know, they want to call you, but then they call all your siblings and the dog first before they get to your name, like they cycle through all the names before. Anyway, it's fine. I have so many characters. It's okay. It's Athena's colouring. I used Athena's colouring to do the fur, and then like to pick from it anyway. Then it was time for the lava, and this was really cool and interesting. I think if I were to draw her again, like whenever I'm gonna draw her again in the future, I will do like pay a little bit more attention to the lighting. Because now it just kind of feels like it's just sitting there or on top of her, not like it's really like interacting with her. Because I wanted to really feel like it's like flowing from her back, rather than just like sitting there, like lying on her back, if that makes sense. I feel like if I just change the shape language a little bit and make sure that the lighting affects her like body a little bit more, I feel like that would really work on like just a little bit more interaction with her fur and the lava. But for now she looks really nice. I like the concept a lot, and the lava was really interesting and fun to paint, because I don't have a lot of experience painting lava and stuff, but yeah, I really enjoy just like looking at the references, like so many references, and just putting in all that detail and trying to make it look like as cool as possible. I really like how she turned out. I did experiment a little bit with the lighting, but not so much. But yeah, there she is. That's her. I love how freaking bright it is, dude. Like, it's so bright. Yeah, next time I'll do some more lighting, but it's cool. I love this drawing. Ooh, up next is King. King was also like, oh, I enjoyed this one so much. He's so freaking pretty. Like, look at my guy, look at my dude. He's so gorgeous. Just like the sketch and the pose alone. Like, he looks majestic already. He's living up to his name already. But only, you guys just wait. You guys just wait. He's gonna look so much prettier even. I love drawing deer. I have so many deer characters. I really do. I think I have out of like all the types of animals that I have the most of, I think it's probably lions and deer, horses and dogs. Likely in that order, but I don't know. I might as well have more deer than lions, but I don't know. Or more horses, because I have quite a bunch of horses too. But it's fine. It's so much fun with this one. Like, it's like, okay, so this, you know, the flats and stuff and the airbrush and the shading, blah blah blah, all like standard procedure, like we can gloss over this. It's not like revolutionary or anything, just, you know, a little bit of airbrush here and there, a little bit of you know, colouring and blah blah blah. But then you know, texture detail, you know, the usual. But then, come on, I want to get to the good part. Yes, we are starting with the details. So, King's whole thing is that he's really like an overgrown woodland kind of vibe, which you know, I've done overgrown as like a concept before with like elementals and stuff, but I haven't drawn like him like anything that's like fully overgrown, like properly overgrown with like mushrooms and stuff. I think there's a bit of the footage missing, that's a shame. Anyway, this was the final product. I just absolutely adore how he came out, and I love the colours. Like, I'm so happy with him. Look at him! Look at my boy! Look at my king! He's so freaking gorgeous! He's so pretty. Right, speaking of horses, Niji, oh my goodness, yes! I enjoyed this one so much. This one was really fun. I say this about everybody, but like Niji, I just felt I had such a blast with Niji, because you know how some of the elementals I'm struggling quite a bit with, like, you know, Boreas at the beginning, because I'm like, how do I draw this? What are the colours that I'm using? Like, how do I do this? But with Niji, everything just went so smoothly. Like, it was so nice. Oh, I enjoyed this drawing so much. This is one of my favorite drawings that I've done. Also, because just look at that mane, bro. Like, look at that dude. Oh, he's so freaking pretty. The reason that he has a like a chopped off version of his mane as well, like, it's because he got a haircut during the story sometime. Can't say about, you know, can't talk about that because spoilers, because it's going to be relevant, but he's going to get a haircut, and it's going to be cool. Look at him, he's so pretty. He had so much fun with this shading. Like, it's a little bit different to the shading that I do right now, because it's like a combination of the flat and the airbrush. But I just love how it looks. Like, look how pretty he is, dude. Oh, it's so gorgeous. And then the mane was also really fun. Like, look at that color. Look at that color. I experimented a little bit with it because I wanted to make sure it looked like really pretty and like a rainbow, I guess. Like and it was so, I enjoyed it so much. I really did. Look at him. Look at him, he's so pretty. I did just experiment quite a bit with like the shading. This is one of the parts that didn't go as smoothly, but it's fine. Like, it went nicely, I think, and especially after I you know, settled on something like a shading method, it was easy to transfer it to the shorter version of the mane as well. I love the both of them. I can't pick a favorite because they both look so pretty. I just, oh, look at my boy. Look at my boy, he's so gorgeous. Oh. And here is the finished product. This is the one with the long mane. Oh man, I love how it just cascades off of him. Like, oh, it's so pretty. He's so gorgeous. I love him so much. Yes. And then we have the shorter mane. I love how this one seems a lot sturdier and than the previous one. It's just because it was holding up like a lot of weight from all the hair and stuff, so it makes sense that we a lot stronger, I guess, at the top. But yeah, up next is Remus, and Remus was also really fun. I had trouble finding a good reference for like a wolf cub. So I pretty much like cut up a picture of an ordinary wolf to fit the proportions of a wolf cub, and that went pretty well, I think. So this one was really just like I was just resizing and cropping and blah blah blah, and it was a struggle, but it's fine. I really like how the final drawing turned out, because look, he looks like a cub, but he's so cute. Like, look at my baby. So cute. I love him so much. Yeah, and I love this this color scheme that I have as well. Like, he's such an interesting color scheme. Like I said before, I think a couple episodes ago, that Violet was the one that really inspired me to look into different colored lights, or like different forms of light, and to really like rethink my definition of light, to come up with more interesting and cool elemental designs. So that's just, it's really cool, and it's been so much fun. So yeah, he's like an infrared heat map kind of thing. Character, that's what he's based off of, and yeah, I love how he looks. It's so cool. And then I'm drawing his adult version here. This was also, like, I love this pose. This pose was so cool. I like mushed it together again with a bunch of references. And I love drawing wolves' angry faces, because they do this really cool thing where they pull their lips like over their gums, and you get this like really front view of the like the really like their teeth. You can really get a good view of the teeth, and it's so, oh, he looks so freaking angry. I love him. I love him so much, even though like I envision him as more of like a chill character. But you know, just like with Kyuumu, like all the way back in episode like 6 or 8 or whatever it was, like sometimes the calmest of characters snap, and it's so cool. It's like, ooh, you know that stuff's gonna go down. Oh, but I love him so much. Like, he's so pretty, and I absolutely adore this sketch. Like, this one was so much fun. Just like really like emphasizing all the fur patterns, and like the, you know, where the fur would be growing and stuff like that. And oh, just made me so happy. He looks so freaking gorgeous, dude. Like, look at my boy. Look at my boy. He's so pretty. So pretty. This was really fun to do. Yeah, this is a very interesting and unique design, I feel. Yeah, he make me so happy. He really does. He's so gorgeous. And we're almost done with him. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Paw pats. Woo! And that is the final drawing of Remus's young version. And here we have the adult version as well. And up last for today, we have Safia. Oh, she's awesome. I had trouble with her though. So Safia is a Sumatran tiger. So I like I mentioned before, I think with the what was it? I mentioned it before with one certain type of animal, is that I like the differences between them. Anyway, it's really fun to study the different types of tiger and really like work out, hey, what makes this type of tiger look different to that type of tiger. You know, like with the Siberian tigers like Lotus, and the Bengal tigers like Spike, and then we have a Sumatran tiger like Safia here. Which is it's interesting to just like take a look at the differences between them. Like, you know, the Bengal tigers obviously have longer fur, thicker fur, and they're like a bit burlier, I think, and the Sumatran tigers are a little bit slimmer, and they're just, oh, they're so pretty, they're so gorgeous. I love tigers so much, dude. Like, sometimes I think they're a little bit overrated, but you know, tiger, absolutely solid animal, 10 out of 10. I love them, they're so gorgeous. I really tried to make her look like a shadow, and I wanted her stripes to, I wanted her to have two forms. Like one where her stripes were deactivated, or like her shadows were deactivated, and then one where her shadows were activated, and you'll see a little bit later what that means, but first off, I really wanted to like capture like the look of a shadow. I just wanted her to feel like a living, walking shadow, and at the same time I wanted her to still, I don't know, like be a living, breathing thing, and I felt like I did a really good job at that. It just took a little while to get there, I guess, and it's just, you know, it's a lot of dark colors and values, I guess, and oh my goodness, she's gonna look so pretty. I always love drawing tiger stripes. I always complain about jaguar spots and leopard spots because they take so long. I just feel like tiger stripes, they are the perfect kind of marking. Like they always take like the perfect amount of time, I guess. Like it's, you put the amount of time in to get something that looks really cool, and what was I saying? Like, you know, I just feel like the amount of time that you put into it really shows, and it's not too long. Like obviously the amount of time and effort that you put into like the leopard or the jaguar spots and stuff, that, you know, it shows as well. But like it's so much time, it always takes so much time. And tiger stripes, you can get through it in like 10 minutes. It's like, it's not bad. Here I was struggling a lot with the colours because, you know, I just wasn't sure what I wanted. I wanted a little bit of a different shade of purple, because normally I use more of a bluish shade for the shadow elementals, but I wanted something that looked like an activated shadow, which is, you know, whole another thing in the story lore wise. But anyway, there's like a shadow that's charged with energy that'll look like brighter. Anyway, I don't think I recorded the rest of my fiddling because I wasn't sure if I was going to go anywhere, but here is the final product of her shadows that aren't deactivated. Love this one. And then here's her with her shadows activated, and I am so happy with her. Look, she looks so cool. Like, this is just for when she wants to look a little bit extra intimidating. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching it all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more art videos every single Friday. Have a great weekend, guys, and keep on sketching. Bye!